I'm back at Don's Scrapper Channel. Yeah? So guess what we got today? Everybody's got one of these as far as I know. Everybody's got one. If they don't have one, you need one. Yeah, you do. Not because I said so. So I start with unscrewing these guys. After somebody breaks it down to that point. Alright, so then we get them all unscrewed. Let me take these guys out. Should be 3 screws. And yeah. If you like the last video I did, huh? Alright, so we take this apart, get a couple of the, what do they call those yellow annoying things there? At least it's not the other ones. The other ones that are, I'm saying, is the ones that are annoying, more annoying than that. This is number 2 copper, so you can just pull that guy right out of there if you like. Or you can go even further than that. You can take these guys loose. Alright. So that brings us down to this. This piece here, as far as I knew the last time I knew, they were steel. Let me double check. Yep, still steel. They haven't went out and out on the limb yet. So these guys will all come apart. That's just number 2 copper last time I checked. Alright. So you can pull all these guys apart. And that'll leave you with this wonderful little thing right here that somebody's hooked a string to it. And yeah. It's a beauty though. It's a beauty. And make sure you drop all that stuff on the floor, so you gotta pick down up there in one of my videos. You know what I'm saying? Alright. So this little guy here, I always liked them. They were my favorite, the wooden ones. But, yeah. So you can just take and cut these 2 pieces of copper right off here. Unless you need this switch. Alright. This guy, for the most part, unless you need this thing here, this little piece that threads onto it sometimes are copper. So, and these chains sometimes are copper too. Alright. So this is just regular old throwaway tin. This should be brass, in case you didn't know that. And this chain sometimes is brass, in case you didn't know that either. Some of these chains used to be brass. Yeah. So I cut that all off. I'm down to these guys here. And, well, you can dig that out of there if you like. Or you can drill out the 2 screws, or you can just smash it. I love smashing them because it makes more of a mess. More mess to clean up. So that's copper. And this guy will be copper. Maybe. If I can get it apart. And then you drop it on the floor. Because you're doing a video right now. And you don't want to bend down it right in the middle. And you just bust this all over this place, so you got something to clean up later. And this will be copper. And this will be copper. And that will be aluminum. In case you didn't know, these little pieces are aluminum. They're not worth a whole lot. But if you're trying to get your fan all the way broke down as far as you can, yeah. There's some of those little things that hold the wires on it are sometimes copper. So that's why I just leave them right on the wires. You know what I mean? All right. So these guys are aluminums. And got one more left. And got a bunch of mess to clean up, but no fun there. A lot of fun there. Right? And in case you didn't know it, that little tag that tags the bottom, the center of the light, is also copper. Yeah, that little tag on the end there is also copper. All right. How do you like that? So let me clean up some of my mess here. So then we're into this guy here. That wire is copper. Should be a couple more that come through the center. They're also copper. Just sit there over there. Sweep your mess in. This little guy here for the speed is brass. It's not, it's like, hey, that's not a lot. You're right. It's not a lot. You get a couple 20,000 of those guys after you're doing fans. 20,000 of those. That is a lot of copper. You know what I'm saying? So we got that. We got that. We got the side switch. Again, this whole housing at the top will be, again, this fan thing can be copper. You can check it out first. So I just cut these guys off. You can also take that thing apart, because most of those contacts inside there are also copper. But this is not a micro scrapping video, so yeah. So you got to take all those yellow things off that are kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. There you go. So then I just go right into that switch, unless you need that switch. It could be used for something. All right. So what do we got? What do we got? Got to have one or two out of here. Two. There's a little block that's like a capacitor or something. You take that guy off, throw him in the wetsuit. All right. So it looks like I got two more wires here on the wetsuit. The rest of these guys all go on the inside. Go through into the motor. Now, if you took this thing all apart, you know these are already aluminum. Most people already know that them are aluminum. And Lucy saved that piece, and it looks like to me somebody broke them off. So I'm sure the blades are out yonder. Out yonder in the field. Another piece of aluminum. All right. So we got our 5 pieces of aluminum on. Then you can take all these long screws that hold the fade together, and if you need these little shiny castle nuts for whatever, I suggest you get them right now, because if you don't, they'll be on the floor. I don't never seem to have anything that I need that have such long screws to it. You know what I'm saying by that? I might have to thread these all the way to the end, but all right. And this guy will come apart with a smack of a hammer, right? Right? All right. One ring to the tin pile. All right. We got some more screws right here, but I'm thinking that they're double nuts. Let's see. Nope. You can take all these screws out. And there you go. This guy also turns loose sometimes too. Sometimes, I say, sometimes. And the other option you have is to take this guy loose. All right. Let's see if we can get this guy loose without too much difficulty. Some of these pieces here are also cast aluminum. And I guarantee you might need this for like a bowl. You can put your fire pit, make a mini fire pit out of it. Lots of things you can do out of it. Let's see if this guy comes off. It's threading off. Just trying to figure out if it's aluminum or not. Some of them were aluminum, and some are just tin. So let's see. This feels like aluminum. Yep. Some cast aluminum. You guys love that stuff, I heard. You love that. If you don't have one of these, you probably should get one by now. You'll probably be the only one out there that doesn't have one. All right. Another option is to try to figure out how to get this apart. Which is just a flat blade tends to push them apart. All right. And just in case you didn't know it, these rings here are aluminum with steel in them. Yep. My vise got grease when I bought it, and guess what? It needs more grease. Yep. So anyways, this is steel on the outside, aluminum on the inside. So it's really more steel than aluminum. I have not tried to scrap one of those out, but I may. Just to show you how much of a pain in the butt they are. Probably better just to throw it in the barbecue grill and see if the aluminum will separate from the steel. Let's see. Anyways, there's a nut in there that you can get off. Right, let's get this. All those wires come right up through here. So if you want to save yourself a lot of aggravation, just cut them right up here. Boom. Now I can pull them on through, maybe. I had two at a time. I'm thinking, there you go. All through. All right, let's see if I can get this other thing underway. Let me clean up my work area a little bit. A lot of little bits. Bits add up. All right, let me find this socket and I'll bring you back to the location. Just happened to be watching somebody do one of these the other day, and they say this is the way they do it. They were using this kind of thing, and I've done that before. You can use this kind of thing. You gotta remember, when you use both of those things without a mask, without some sort of mask, you breathe that in. So, yeah. Plus, you have to worry about fallout. So, I always use these kind of things for the most part. And depending on who used them before you, these are the cheap ones from Harbor Freight. So you can just whack. It gives you a little exercise. You'll feel it tomorrow. You'll know you did something. Go all the way around the outside. Get yourself a container, which I don't have one right now. Let me find one of those. I didn't practice enough with my preparation here. My preparation H. Give me a moment for that. Sorry about that, but that's how it is. Try this for you. Let's try this for you. Bring this guy down here. Bring it right underneath there. And see, even I can make a mistake. I did not cut it all the way through. Cut it halfway through, right? There's some plastic on it too, so you can also, use these guys, because this stuff will, let me tell you, if you touch enough of this copper wire, you'll know what I'm talking about. It'll tend to dry your hands out big time. All right? Let me say I told you I've done a couple of these before. And first thing probably was I have it in the blaze. And I didn't cut all the way through it. But let me Let me show you that I did 2 of them. And I got that much. And if I could show you my table, no fallout. And I haven't breathed it in. So, is that a good thing? Well, maybe. Or do you want to do the quick thing? Or do you want to do the quick thing and have the mess and fallout, or the breathe in. The breathe in. Alright, so we're going to do a few of these here. This here, doing this right here, will wipe your hand out. If you got carpal tunnel, doing this right here will mess it up. Like tomorrow, I will be feeling it. So. Again, I'm not breathing it in, and I'm not got it all falling all over the table. Let me show you the table here. Let me bring it to the table. Let me bring it to the table. All right. Just so you can see, there's nothing down there. There's none of it down there. That's from the other stuff I tore apart before. And there's none up there. And it's all in there. Alright, another quality video for you. You can give me a thumb up, you can subscribe, and you can also like, but I'm struggled to have a like. I mean, it's really hard to push that. Maybe somebody doesn't have a like button on theirs. That's what the problem is. Nobody knows how to push the like button because they don't have it on their phone. Oh, maybe they're all watching it on TV, because on TV you can't like it. Well, you can like it. You can use your Roku remote to go up, over, and all that. You can rewind it too with that same up and over thing. Ask me how I know, 'cause I can tell you so.